Assalamu alaikum. So we're doing our Monday motivation nightcap here. Just get cozy with me. Get your little tea. So the previous video, I watched it. We just did it. I always do 3 parts. I was just discussing how you've arrived basically at a state of peace, and you've processed your hardship emotions, and you're just at a space of giving. You're healed. You just have to celebrate those moments when you know that you have overcome tremendous issues. So for whatever reason, I just kind of watched that video and tried to post it to YouTube, and it didn't work, of course. And the sound's off. So for whatever reason, if that happens to this video, my apologies. I'll try to put as much in the description as possible. So let me adjust this little, because I'm on my little selfie stick here. One of the next things I realized just in the process of healing and just getting to the next level, just knowing that I feel more accomplished and more lighthearted and just like extremely happy to wake up and do what I do. There are going to be moments, of course, when in life you're just down and a lot is happening, but that boost is naturally in me, because I've realized that in the process of letting go of a lot of things, I have found more space and made more space, baby, inshallah, that's the better term, for better, healthier relationships and people in my life. So let's talk about that for a moment, loves. There's a few attributes that you can just kind of notate and just kind of jot down that you need to be looking for in supportive relationships, no matter what kind of relationships they may be. Maybe they're just friendships, romantic relationships, partnerships in business, etc. And one of the things I really like and that I bring to the table personally, as a mirroring, is that I'm usually fairly consistent in trying to support people, bringing in the same energy, no matter what project or avenue or part of their life they're in. I try to bring that same energy. So maybe a friend might call me and they're trying to go back into the intimacy world and dating and marriage. So I'm going to try to bring that kind of energy to them, and the same energy I would bring if they're starting a new career. So I've noticed that, alhamdulillah, it's a blessing that I've tried to really clear out space and create space for healthier relationships and people. And so I've noticed that in the last few years that I've definitely created and had that abundance come into my life of people who are on the same level of energy as me, and kind of like are consistent and giving feedback, and consistent and being like loving and supportive as I am, like mirroring. And I think kind of that comes from, again, a little bit of just clearing out some space for yourself, and like forgiving yourself, loving yourself, going back into authentic states of yourself, being very close to God, and trying to just like, connect authentically with what his mission is for you, right? So I've noticed that, and I just like I said, guys, I had a lot of stories of just things that's happened through the last few weeks, and I've kind of sat back and seen like just things open up and unfold, and I'm like, wow, okay, these people are really amazing, and I'm happy to be around certain people, but it's also the gratification of feeling that I'm actually around people who are doing for me what I've done for them, or or what I would do for anybody else. And it's just like how refreshing it feels, and how refreshing it feels to have the same amount of energy and abundance given back to you. So that's one thing I want you to look for. I want you to make sure that you're getting that. I want you to make sure that you're staying motivated, not just motivating others, but that you're also really clear about what you need. That's super important. It's a team effort out here on all avenues. Like, don't be in, certain situations where you have friendships or relationships where you're just not getting what you need. In the long term, it is very detrimental to your health. Your finances suffer. Everything about you really can suffer. That kind of support system and just people around you who are truly, genuinely there for you, showing up for you, no matter what you're doing. Businesses change. Family structures change. Health changes, So having people who are really in love and infatuated with the thought of supporting you, it's really beautiful and abundant. So that's one thing I want you guys to look at. Again, I'm not sure why the sound on the previous video wasn't working, but we're going to go forward to the last video. I hope this helped a little bit, and as always, we are available to help you. Fashion by Faith Iman, fashion-iman.com, and this video will be up on YouTube in a minute, inshallah. Okay, assalamu alaikum, have a blessed week and a great night.